Hello and welcome to the kitchen, and my name is Rachel and thank you for joining me today. It's Monday, and what do we say on Monday? We say Housework Monday, Housework Monday. Well, I was going to do Housework Monday, and but then I put makeup on. I forgot I was doing housework and I was meant to stay in all day. Put makeup on, I thought, what better to do then? I'm going to do a video. And the reason I'm singing Housework Monday is because I'm watching a lovely lady, it's called Chatty Corner with June or something like that. Actually, I've probably still got it written down. Yep, Chatty Corner with June. And she does an Aldi Tuesday. So I thought, well, yeah, I'm going to copy her. So copy an old Chatty Corner with June now. But yeah, so Housework Monday, haven't even started yet. It's 12:20. But someone's already cleaned my windows. So I've got back from my dog walk and the window cleaners were here. So that was lovely. So my window's been cleaned, only on the outside, of course. You know, we have to wait for the him indoors to do the other side. So we need a barbecue for that, because when we're having a barbecue, so he just goes full out on the garden and, you know, the windows and everything. So yeah, we need the weather to buck up so that I get my windows cleaned. I know I should be able to do it myself, but I don't do windows. Like I don't do attics, like Mariah Carey, so it seems, doesn't do stairs. Who'd have thought that? I mean, you know, I know that when you get to a certain age, you can't do the stairs. I mean, my aunt's not doing the stairs. Talking of which, my sister's just reminded me it's Easter and I won't have to send her an Easter egg this year because she's borderline diabetic, so she won't be eating chocolate. So I need to make sure I post my Easter card. Easter has just crept up on us, hasn't it? Anyway, back to the video. We're talking about Giles and Mary from Gogglebox. I did a video last week about my own bookcase and the contents of my bookcase. And because I do like nosing at people's books. Well, anyway, I'm watching Gogglebox on Friday and I love Giles and Mary. I love their cosy cottage. I dream about living in a cosy cottage. I think actually it's a farmhouse in Wiltshire. One day I might bump into them because Wiltshire's not that far from Bristol. Anyway, I've been watching their Gogglebox again, and for you, I'll tell you what books they've got on their bookshelf. So I find it fascinating what books people have got, and it's and I'm wondering who bought what. So Hedgerow Medicine, that's things like Mary, doesn't it? I think she'd be like that. Farm Friends, that could be either of them. In One Pot, that could be either of them. They look like the type that would share the cooking. So yeah, I assume they're both retired, but maybe they're not. I don't know. But a New Herbal, I reckon that's Mary. Wild Child, or I think I've got a photograph of when they were younger. They were beautiful, really lovely looking. He looked like Hugh Grant, and I would say she looked like the actress Anushka Hempel. Beautiful, beautiful. So anyway, I'll put a picture up of them too. Earth Politics, I would imagine that is Mary. She does seem like the more intellectual of the two, but they're both, I don't know, they're on the same par, who knows. Maybe they bought books to make themselves look a bit more intelligent. I don't know. Some people do, don't they? Because apparently books came back, because most of us say we read our books on our Kindle, don't we? And books came back during lockdown when people were doing their lovely Zoom meetings and that. They wanted to make themselves look a little bit clever. So they bought loads of books to have books in the background. So yeah. So what else have they got? Design Secrets. I imagine that's Mary. I mean, I've got a couple of pictures of them standing here because their wallpaper, I think it's wallpaper, it matches Mary's chair. But I've got a full-blown picture of Mary standing up beside a big old bookcase, and the same wallpaper goes round. So yeah, I found this fascinating. Google images and looking at their books. then the other one's Sculpting in Time. I don't know whose that is. But that brings me on to, if you watch my video about my own books, I've decided I've got a bungalow box. So this is a find in a charity shop. It's actually a picture. So it's very cute. And the reason I bought it, I just thought, oh, that's pretty. Looked at it, it's only £1.50. I turned it over and someone's gone to the trouble of getting this framed. So it's framed by Quantock Framing, 21 Castle Street, Stowsey in Somerset. So I thought that might be a watercolour. So anyway, I'll put a proper picture up of it for you so you can see my picture. It doesn't really go anywhere in my house, but I just liked it. I thought it looks quite, you know, like a quality piece. So I'm hoping that one day I end up in a bungalow, and so I decided to set up a bungalow box. So I did that in my old house. We were in our old house. We've only been here for 3 years, but we were in our old house for 32 years. So towards the end of when we were living there and we started thinking about moving, I thought every time I bought something, I thought, I'm saving that for the new house. I'm saving that for the new house. I'm saving. So I had quite a few things saved for the new house. Well, I've got a bungalow box. And when I get my bungalow box, my bungalow, when I get that, I'm hoping that it's going to be a bit more countrified than here, because that's what I want. I want country sort of looking house, a house with character, but who knows, you know, we went from a house that did have character to this house, which is not got much character because the character was ripped out by the person that had the house before, and he sort of did it up so it's all sort of like modern, but I like old. So anyway, I'm going to get myself, because on Giles and Mary's nice bookcase, they've got lots of old crusty looking books, you know, like really, really old books, but they look good in a country house. So every time now I see a crusty old book in a charity shop, I'm going to buy it for my bungalow. It won't cost me much money. I shall buy it as I go along. I won't be buying too many books because I'm still not quite over the tennis elbow, so I can't be, you know, trudging through town buying loads of books. But we have, where I said before in another video, we've got 9 charity shops. I forgot about the second-hand bookshop. So that's 10 really, and all they sell is books. And they've got a big old shelf with all the classics. So yeah, so I'm going to have a whole new bookshelf going on in my bungalow, which I will get one day. Maybe not for another 10 years, but by then, gosh, will I have a collection. Trying not to hoard, and I've got rid of so much when we moved, but yeah, I feel like I might be hoarding books for the bungalow. Anyway, this was a lovely surprise, wasn't it, me doing a video? I really didn't expect to do one today, and then I just thought to myself, why have you put makeup on? You're going to be doing your housework. I have got to go out just to get some bread, but why are you putting your makeup on? And I thought, well, you might as well do that video about Giles and Mary. You know that you've been dying to do it since Friday, I think. Yeah. Well, yeah, we watched it on Friday. We watched a good film last night. What was it called? The House of Gucci. Oh, what a good film. Really, really good. And I didn't think my husband would like it because I've seen it before. I see it at the pictures of my sister. And I don't know what it is about being in the cinema, but I fall asleep. So I fell asleep in a lot of the film. So I've always thought, right, I want to see that again. And I do remember part of it, there's some really, really over the top acting. And I thought, I don't think my husband's going to like it, but he actually liked it. And then at the end, I said, God, I said, that guy that played whatever his name was, I said, that was bad acting, wasn't it? He said, oh, I thought that. So yeah, and he didn't realise, and I was waiting for him to say all the way through, because he always does that when we watch something together, oh, it's her, oh, it's her. He didn't realise that it was Lady Gaga. So about 40 minutes in, I paused it and I said, do you know who that is? He said, no, I know her from somewhere. And I thought, well, I'm surprised you ain't said it. And I said, that's Lady Gaga. He went, oh my God. But anyway, very good film, and yeah, unexpected ending if you didn't know what happened in Gucci. But yeah, very good. So anyway, that's it from me. I've been waffling for 10 minutes now, so I think it's time for me to go, and I'm off now for Housework Monday. Thank you all for joining me. So I'll see you soon. Bye.